back to the channel. Today is Sunday and we are in the evening, and the reason I'm making this video is just to prep you guys for next week and for us to take a look at what happened last week and kind of project for the coming week and see what would make sense to invest in, what would make sense to watch, and what would make sense to divest yourself of. So, without further ado, let's jump in. On your screen right now, you are looking at the stock price of Exela Technologies with the ticker symbol XELA. Exela Technologies last week did not perform very well. You can see that the stock actually lost quite a bit of value, closing the regular trading session at 35 cents, which represented a single drop of 4.87% on Friday. However, the week actually closed with Exela trading at 36 cents, which represents a further increase of 0.72%, which occurred after the close of regular trading hours. This after hours action might point to what might be coming for Exela investors in the coming week. I am thinking that with recent actions by the management of Exela to strengthen the balance sheet and then have access to a revolving line of credit, and also continuing with the business expansion by signing new deals in a very difficult market, global market, Exela is proving once more that it is on a trajectory which will lead it to further growth and greater returns long term for investors. It has been a very difficult time to see how the stock price of Exela has just slowly and painfully lost value over time, and it's very difficult to look for any real catalyst to explain why this stock is losing so much value. However, the company itself, it's a global business process and transaction facilitator, either between businesses or between businesses and customers. The company has about 16,600 employees worldwide, and it has that global footprint, which means that it is present in many different markets. The company's headquarters is in Irving, in Texas, and you guys must know by now, Texas is where most businesses are moving to. You have, for example, Tesla, which moved from California to Texas. It moved its headquarters from California to Texas, and that also brought a lot of talent over to Texas. That's not the only industry. Many major companies have, in recent months and years, packed back and move over to Texas because of the friendly business environment that prevails in Texas. So Exela is uniquely positioned in a very competitive state, and with the 16,600 employees that Exela has, you can see that this company is just full of potential and just waiting for the right market conditions for the stock price and the company to catch the eye of discerning investors, and from there you can see, you will be able to see the stock price take off like a rocket. Again, like I said, it's very difficult to explain why the stock price of Exela Technologies is so low, given that the underlying business, given that the fundamentals of the company is quite solid, and the company has a proven track record. It has customers that it is currently serving, and even the difficult business environment has not proven to slow down the business, because they recently signed a multi-million-dollar deal. So this is going to be an interesting stock to watch this coming week. The 52-week range is from 34 cents all the way up to $5.45. Right now we are sitting at 36 cents, which is towards the lower end of the spectrum, and we have to keep a very close watch and see what exactly happens with Exela Technologies. If I were an investor and looking to get into the market, I would say that Exela, it represents a very good candidate and to invest in. And you guys regularly see those companies that you wake up one morning and you see it's up 80%. Another would be up 120%. Another would be up 70%. Well, I think that Exela Technologies is one of those companies. I'm not saying that you should invest in a speculative manner, but if you look at the value proposition, you would see that there's a lot of value locked up in this company, and conditions are just not yet perfect for this to take off. Another possibility is that Exela represents a ripe candidate to be picked up by a bigger and more a robust company, and then they could be sold off, because Exela has many different business divisions. You can split it up, spin off some of the divisions as their own standalone companies, or they could just bring all the expertise in-house and then have an even more powerful company. Either way, Exela is going to be an interesting play to watch in the coming week. I hope as you guys are getting ready for Monday, you guys are drawing up a roster of companies that you will be tracking throughout the week. And if you do so, I think Exela represents one of the companies that would make a very interesting play coming the following week, this coming week. If you guys find any value in some of the stocks we pick and talk about, please consider helping out the channel, and the best way you can do that is by clicking on the thumbs up button below, and also sharing the channel with your friends, family, and like-minded people. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you are actively helping out the channel and helping me to keep on producing more content for you, your friends, and the people who want to invest in companies we talk about. Thanks for taking some time off of your Sunday, and for joining me in looking at projections for the coming week. And I think Exela Technologies might end up next week doing much better than it has over the past month. Good luck with your investments. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and thanks for joining me on this journey.